Ooh, hello, we are back, and we are talking more Phish Nutter Center. Now, I promise after this I will move on for a while. I mean, we still got the summer to go. We haven't even really gotten into that a whole lot. But once those shows fire up, it'll be all about the summer tour, and then we can get back to fall tour. And the two shows at the Nutter Center. And the great thing about this is all on the Live Phish app. So, if you want to put you together a little like Nutter Center listening time, this is pretty much the best of. I mean, it's almost two. There's going to be some things left off because, at a certain point, I couldn't just be like, well, the entire show was the best of. So we'll start with 11:30:95. Mostly just go to second set in the encore. The Tweezer being the major highlight, but then followed by a Maki Supa Policeman, Sin of a Mule that had like a cool, interesting jam in it, and Antelope and Hood that both went, 5-star. But the Tweezer being the main highlight. And like a lot of Tweezers, it takes a minute to get going, but once it gets going, man, it's full on. And just Trey madness, Phish 95, a lot of hits, not a lot of misses. And then we move on to the 97 show, and then probably gets overlooked a lot just because there was so much great stuff going on in the show. Not necessarily a jam, but the AC/DC Bag Psycho Killer that started the show. The segue from AC/DC Bag into Psycho Killer was amazing, and while they've played a lot of Talking Heads, Psycho Killer maybe only played twice ever, possibly. Not positive. I might be wrong about that, but I know they haven't played it a lot, and that was like top notch. If you just listen to that part of the show, you're gonna have a good time. So I'm just saying, there's like different segments of the show that might be people's favorites. The It's Ice, Swept Away, Steep, It's Ice. Then there was the whole Tube Dayton jam, an awesome, just 5-star Slave to the Traffic Light, Boogie on Reggae Woman that I think got busted out for the first time in a while. So you're either going with that first 2-song combo, the It's Ice whole segment of the show, Slave to the Traffic Light. Out of Tube might have been the big one. I don't know. It's hard to say really what was the highlight. Whereas the 95 show had the Tweezer, and then everything kind of worked around that. I don't really know. This whole first and second set, there was a Timber in there I didn't even really mention. And then you get on to the more modern 2017 show. Had a great Down with Disease that opened the second set. Probably get some groans and overlooked just because it was that Down with Disease opening up the second set. A Wild Fun Wombat, a Ghost in there that had a nice solid jam. And then the first set was good, basically free, I think was about, then they've got a horn in there. That was one of the low lights of the Nutter Center. All right. No need to take shots at horn. It's a bit of a scorcher here. Speaking of Dayton, Ohio, it's like 89 today. I don't know if this was a good idea to take this as an outdoor video today. Whew. Greasy physique. All right, guys. Like I said, I'll stop talking about the Nutter Center now. But if you don't have a lot of time, at least check out that Tweezer from 95. If you're going to go with the 97 show, I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I think you should go AC/DC Bag Psycho Killer. And then if you're going with the 97 show, go Down with Disease. And then if you're just full on going crazy for Dayton, I don't know, look for the Hera Arena show from 94. All right, guys, boom, we're out of here. Shows 4 and 5 at the Irvin J. Nutter Center, Wright State University, Fairborn, Ohio. Oh.